back to our channel. What? We are in beautiful Sedona, Arizona right now.
We're on a little hike with the Lola.
With the Lobos.
And surprisingly, she's sitting on my lap because usually when we try to do these things, she starts biting me. So this whole thing started back in Phoenix. So we left RTR and drove straight to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
And stayed in a Walmart parking lot for 2 nights.
It was glorious.
Which is Kaylee's favorite place to stay, but my least favorite place to stay.
No, it's not my favorite, it's not my favorite. But who doesn't love Walmart?
I mean, it's nice, they have a bathroom. So we really went to Phoenix because we wanted to feed the homeless there.
And a quick little backstory, in one of our previous videos I talked about it a little bit, but I've been seeing a chiropractor along our travels.
She has a little kink in her neck.
I got a little kink in my neck.
So we decided in the morning we were going to feed the homeless, but we didn't have that much time, so we were going to do 25 people in the morning.
Yep.
And then kick it to Kaylee's chiropractor in the afternoon.
Chiropractor. Good morning!
Wow, we hit the same note.
Today we are going to be feeding the homeless. We're in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're gonna be doing 25 people today. So a little smaller than we usually do, but we had an idea of doing breakfast sandwiches. So we're at the grocery store now.
Hold on, the most important thing is we changed grocery stores that we were going to.
Hold on, I farted.
Oh my God.
Okay, good.
So we were going to Walmart before, and we were getting all our food from Walmart because it was cheap, and our thought was we want to get, oh my God, dude. Oh God. Oh, Kaylee, dude.
You're not putting that in there. Okay.
That smells so bad. So we wanted to change which grocery store we went to. We were going to Walmart. At first we were really dedicated on doing this as efficiently as possible. But I think with some comments that we got and with some like talking and some thinking, we would rather support smaller
Grocery stores.
And we'd rather support grocery stores that also do good. And Walmart really doesn't, as far as I know. So we don't want to support that anymore. We don't want your money to support that anymore. The one thing is we were a little out of time to go to like a farmer's market or to find a little grocery store, but we came to a place that's values that we can align with, which is Natural Grocers. So today we're making some breakfast. It's not going to be vegan for those of you that like our vegan stuff, but it is going to be vegetarian.
Yes.
And we're going to make some bomb-ass
breakfast sandwiches. Alright, you guys, so we were right on the money. It came to $105. Here, 105. Alright, so it is time to get cooking.
We got 25 meals to cook, and we're gonna get going right
now.
Oh. Alright guys, so here's what we got. We got some really simple guacamole. We didn't put any cilantro in it just because cilantro tastes like soap to some people. So then we got some nice and caramelized onions. We cooked these for like 40 minutes. They're nice and soft and sweet. And then Kaylee's on egg duty right now. She's frying up the eggies.
Got the eggies.
We're putting 2 eggs in each sandwich and then putting a nice piece of organic cheese right on top. But all these meals today are all coming from 2 people. And I'm super excited for this because the first person is someone who's super special to me, someone who's really important to me. So the first person kind enough to donate half of these meals is Miss Fraser, who's my first grade teacher. She actually stopped by my mom's house while we were back in Boston and left a beautiful card for Kaylee and I and left us some money for this effort. And I needed to give her a shout out. I wasn't able to see her, I wasn't there when she stopped by. So Miss Fraser, thank you. So
the second person that donated to half the sandwiches that we're gonna be dishing out today, I am so sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but Piotr? Piotr.
Piotr. Piotr.
So he actually messaged us a few weeks ago and he wanted to tell us how much it would mean to him to have his name written on one of these sandwiches. Piotr.
You're getting a whole shout out, man. Thank you for your donation. Thanks for the email. You're in our video. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. So, we're almost done making these sandwiches. Jordan's gonna go dish them out. Again, we're not gonna videotape this part for the respect of those people.
So we're not gonna show you who any of the people these meals are going to, but there's a lot of homeless people around us right now. All right, so we just finished dishing these things out. You can see right over there where that bridge is. Right there. There. On the other side, there's a pretty huge homelessness camp. So we went over there and dished all the things out in like 5 seconds. So that's 25 meals down. That brings our count now to
531.
Brings our count to 531. So just want to say thank you again to my first grade teacher, Miss Frazier, and how do you say it?
I don't know.
How do you say it?
Piotr?
I don't know how to say your name, man. I'm sorry. However you say it, we just want to say thank you to you guys. This wouldn't have been possible with the two of you, so thank you for your donations. But we gotta go
to the chiropractor.
Kaylee's gotta go get her chiropractor adjustments.
Yes, I do.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go. So right after Kaylee's chiropractor appointment, we shot out of Phoenix and started driving north, and we wanted to get to Sedona. The only issue was the sun was setting, and we needed to find a place to camp.
So Jordan went on freecampsites.net, which is something we use a lot to find free camping in the area.
And we've gotten some amazing camping spots.
Incredible spots.
Really easy to get to, like they tell you how hard it is.
Yeah, they tell you exactly the directions on where to go, you know, what the best spots are.
But I just plugged it into the phone, and rather than reading the directions, I just plugged it into the GPS, plugged in the coordinates, and started driving. So we started driving down this dirt road, and
got wild.
It got bad pretty quick. I would say that this was the first time I would say this is the first time I was ever worried that the bus could break. This is where we freaking ended up. This is where free campsites will bring you.
This is where Jordan brings us.
This is where I bring us. Kaylee hates these camping spots. Kaylee would rather stay at Walmart.
Honestly, that's not true, but I would rather not go through this insane rocky road right now. Literally everything is falling off the shelves.
Rocky road. So we're like 2 miles in?
Yeah, we've been on this for about 20 minutes.
And it says we have 3.5 miles till we're there, so another 1.5 miles of this.
Yeah, this sucks.
But Kaylee?
Dude. This is not okay.
What just fell?
Everything, dude. Literally everything. So there was definitely some yelling going on.
Oh my god, Kaylee, look at that mountain over
there.
Dude,
oh my god! Ah!
A lot of stuff fell, a lot of stuff broke.
Yeah.
We bottomed out a few times, which if you know how high our bus is, like to bottom out is hard.
Pretty big deal.
It's pretty hard, but we bottomed out a bunch.
Yep.
So we filmed some of it in the beginning because in the beginning it was kind of funny. And then when we realized we couldn't find this campsite and had no cell service, it got kind of serious pretty quick and we stopped filming. But we made it. Well, we made it, and the lights still work. Kaylee's not happy with me right now. She's a little frustrated. This is gonna be one of those times where we just have no idea what the campsite looks like. Fire pit. It's a nice fire pit. Got another fire pit, but there's just no one here. We're in the middle of nowhere. But we made it. We made it to the spot, and now we're gonna make a fire. We bought some firewood. We're gonna make a fire, make some pancakes, and then we'll see what this place looks like in the morning. So we're gonna say goodnight for tonight, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
So my thing is I don't like to get to campsites once it's dark out, which isn't something we do too often, but every once in a while it does.
I love it, because then you wake up in the morning, you have like no idea where you are.
Yeah.
And it's like, you wake up and you open up the blinds and you're like, where am I? And every single time it's been like, wow, this place is amazing.
Look at that. Come on, Kaylee, it's time to eat.
Come in.
So we're still alive.
We
survived.
are still alive.
Kaylee was questioning it last night, but
If there were more people here, I'd feel a little bit better, but there is not a soul. I'm facing my fears, and I think we're gonna stay here again tonight. Or somewhere else like this tonight.
I think the eerie thing is when you don't have cell service either. And like, I get it. I get why it would be like not comfortable to sleep here when if anything goes wrong or if anyone's trying to start any problems, we kind of have to deal with it ourselves. But for me, I would pick this campsite over a parking lot or like a rest stop every single day. So that, as you just saw, it's freaking beautiful. And when we pull into spots like this, it's really funny because we have no idea what it looks like. But then we wake up and it's as beautiful as this. It's freaking awesome.
So we shot out of the campsite around 12:30 and then headed to Sedona because we were outside of Sedona. So we had like a half-hour drive.
The drive was
and
beautiful.
Gorgeous, gorgeous drive.
We were up so high and then you do like these switchback trails all the way down the canyon and like the rocks are all red. It kind of reminds me of Zion, but like rather than having like wilderness in the canyon, there's like a town.
Yeah. So we're actually in the middle of a vortex
An
right
energy
now.
vortex.
Energy
Can you
vortex.
feel it?
See, maybe
I want to feel it.
I want to feel it. I want to feel it so bad. So we're heading into downtown. We're
Dude,
gonna go
Lola
make some...
feels it. Look
Dude,
it.
dude, you're right,
Look
dude.
it.
Oh
Guys,
my
guys,
God.
Lola feels it.
Dude, she's zenned out right now.
She feels it.
Her face is literally like...
Look at her. She feels the energy, man. So on Sunday, right? Are we doing a live stream?
Yes.
We're dropping the live stream.
Dropping the live stream on
What time
Sunday.
should we do it? At noon?
Yeah, that sounds perfect. It's noon.
So we're dropping the live stream tomorrow at noon. Eastern time.
Eastern time, baby.
Noon Eastern. We're gonna talk about some future stuff. We're gonna talk about some current stuff. We're gonna talk about, we'll do a little Q&A section. Kaylee will do us a little dance.
What?
And then, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing, dude.
You've been practicing for this moment. But we're peacing out of here. We're gonna go and explore Sedona. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 9 a.m.
No, noon.
Western time.
Noon Eastern time.
Noon Eastern time.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye, guys.